Okay. Okay, I don't know why that happened, but that was weird. Hi. I don't know. My Chromebook just suddenly shut off for no reason. Like it does that like a lot. Like I have no idea why that happened. It's just my Chromebook does this thing where for some reason it just randomly shuts off sometimes. And when I checked, apparently I was still live, but yeah, I don't know. It's just been doing that for years, and I've never been able to find out why. Not that it matters, but it's just weird. Okay, but anyway, point is, I'm back, and um, now I'm going to continue working on my drawing of Adora. Alright, this looks great. But yeah, I'm sorry that my stream just suddenly shut off. I'm sorry that my whole freaking computer shut off. Like, it hasn't done that in a while. But that's just a thing that it does. It's just weird. Alright. Wait, did I miss any parts? No. Alright. Got the lining done. Now I just need to erase all the pencil lines. And then, alright, here we go. Oh, crap. Okay. Why does it keep putting blue streaks on? You're supposed to erase things, not put more things on there. Geez, this is a friggin' counterproductive eraser. I would, but I don't have any way to accept that money. Oh, crap. I forgot to line in this part. And I really need to stop tensing up and holding my breath. I'm planning on setting up a PayPal soon. Hopefully, possibly, I'm not sure. All right. I'm almost done erasing the pencil lines, and then I can move on to the other Sharpie bits. I was going to say the Sharpie bits, but lining requires my Sharpies. Besides, it's not like people are going to pay money to watch a mediocre artist draw. I'm not saying that my art is bad, but it's not like super professional. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not professional enough to get paid for my art. Ugh, why is my eye so itchy? There's not even any cats around. Why is my eye so itchy? There aren't any cats around anymore. Who do I like to watch on TikTok? I like to watch TikToks that involve funny things and like reading memes off of the internet. I also like watching what is it? I like watching people draw like speed art things, and I like watching I like funny and artistic stuff, and also stuff about babies and animals. Okay. Now I'm coloring in her eyes, her pupils for right now. And now I'm gonna do the irises, which are technically the colored parts of our eyes. She-Ra, She-Ra. That's the original She-Ra theme song. The new She-Ra theme song goes, "We're gonna win in the end. We must be strong and we must be brave. We must be brave." And, so on and so forth. Here we go. There we go. That's one side done. Now the other side. I don't know why I think it's funny to watch people on TikTok read meme things and then all of a sudden they burst out laughing. Especially when they use weird voice filters like the one that makes their voices sound all wiggly. Sorry, I'm not talking right now. I'm just really concentrating. Because when I don't concentrate, things get messed up really quickly. All right. Got that part done. I like Donald Duck TikToks too. It's part of the funny thing that I was talking about. I think after I'm done with this, I'll draw Glimmer, because she's another cool character, even if she's extremely stubborn and hot-headed, and she has overwhelming hubris, which I think means pride. She has an overwhelming sense of pride. Hang on, I'm going to look up what hubris means just to make sure I'm using it correctly. Okay. Excessive pride or self-confidence. So I was right. Okay. Now I'm going to get out the colors I need. I need red for her jacket. And what's that color? It's like an extremely light yellow. Yeah, I need peach for her skin. And I don't think that color of yellow would work with her collar. I need brown too for her belt thing. Yeah, okay, brown. I need like taupe for her pants, I think. I think that's the color. Oh, gosh. Sorry this is taking so long. I just want to find the right colors. And I think the rest of the colors I need aren't in this bunch that I grabbed. So I'm just going to have to grab up a new bunch. Mauve. No. Is this like harvest gold? Would this work on her hair? Yeah, actually, that works perfectly on her hair. That's pretty close to how it looks in the actual show. Because Adora is blonde, but I can't just use yellow because when she turns into She-Ra, her hair gets much, much lighter in terms of color. It turns like extremely light yellow. Yeah, taupe. I think taupe is the color I would use to describe her pants. It's the closest thing I have. But now I need to find a color for her collar. Can't believe I just said that. Maybe sand will work. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and assume that that's what's gonna work. I also need gold for her belt buckle thing. I don't know. She's got a weird belt. It looks like a couple of sticks holding up her coat. I'm sorry that that's what it looks like to me. And her undershirt is white, so. Because, like, yeah, look, her belt is just these three things. It just looks like a pair of sticks holding up her freaking jacket. Okay. My favorite OC that I've created. Right now I'd have to. It's a tie between Nolan, Tammy, and Jamie. Yeah, it's a tie between those three. I like Nolan because he's kind of a self projection OC in the sense that he's autistic like me. I just wanted to have a character that had Asperger's syndrome like me so I could write a little bit about how I feel like he would behave or whatever. He's kind of a comfort character in a sense. And Tammy is also a character that's fun for me to write because she's extremely awkward at socializing. She would much rather spend her time reading or studying things because that's her area of comfort. And that reminds me of, again, myself, because I would much rather spend almost all of my time drawing and just being in my own head because that's where I feel safe and comfortable, but I can't be there all the time. I can't be safe and comfortable all the time. Okay. All right. I don't really like makeup tutorials. Sometimes they're fun to watch just because it's fun to see how makeup is put on, but I don't really follow them because well, because I'm not really a big makeup person. I'm not a girly girl. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's just not me. It's just not me. And there's not anything wrong with being a girly girl. It's just not me. End of discussion. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm almost done coloring in Adora's red jacket, which is looking pretty good so far. All of this drawing is looking really good. I think for a practice drawing, I did pretty good so far. All right, there we go. Just going to keep that color out in case I find that I missed any spots, but so far I don't see any missed spots. Now I'm going to color in her skin. I consider myself a semi tomboy because I don't like wearing skirts. I don't like wearing dresses. I don't I don't like I don't like going to the mall to look for clothing unless it's like a hot topic t-shirt. Like I don't like dressing up all frilly and flowery and girly and fancy. And I don't like wearing makeup. And I don't like wearing makeup unless I absolutely have to or unless it's a special occasion. Some makeup is okay, like lip gloss. It's fun to put on and it makes my lips all sticky and moist so they're not exactly like dehydrated or anything. So it's kind of fun. But other than that, I'm not really into the whole oops, I forgot something. I'm not really into the whole mascara, lipstick, blush, eyeshadow thing. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. And the other OC I mentioned, who's one of my favorites, Jamie. Jamie is one of my favorites because, well, for one thing, they're a fairly recent OC. And for another thing, I really like their design and what I could possibly do with them in the future. But I created Jamie because I wanted to have a partner for my flippy flaky fan kid, Floyd. And um uh what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I also wanted to see what it would be like to have an OC that was non-binary because Jamie is non-binary. And I just want to see if I can do it right and in a respectful way. Cuz I know gender identities can be a and sexualities are a touchy thing, especially since there are people out there who think that whenever a TV show or a movie puts a gay character in it, it means that they're pandering or they're trying to appeal or whatever. Like I saw this thing on Tumblr, I mean not Tumblr, Twitter, where someone was like, oh, Netflix just puts all these unnecessary gay characters in all their new shows. And then Netflix replied saying, sorry, but you're just gonna have to realize that all gay characters are necessary. And I'm just like, yeah, I understand what they mean, but at the same time, not every single person puts a gay character into their show just because they want to be part of the crowd or whatever. Some people actually put gay characters in their shows because they want to. Like people put gay characters in their shows and movies because they want to, because gay people exist out there. And so do trans people and bisexual people and asexual people. All these people exist. Like I think people need to realize that like not everything like not everyone puts these types of characters in their shows to be pandering. They're doing it because these people exist and they want to show people that it is a normal concept. It is becoming normal. And we need to stop treating these people like they need to be treated differently or like they need to be treated like they need to be treated differently, like they need to be treated like people who people need to get used to. I mean, yes, I know it's a concept that needs easing into, but into what better way to ease people into it other than, showing them that it's completely normal. It's not any different from a man kissing a girl. Like, seriously, it's not any different. Like, if kids are old enough, if kids are not old enough to, hang on a second. Just let me show you. If kids are old enough to understand something like this, a boy kissing a girl, if kids are old enough to understand this, then they're old enough to understand, I don't know, hang on. Then they're old enough to understand this. Like, seriously, there's no difference. If kids are old enough to understand that a mommy and a daddy love each other because they kiss each other and they sleep in the same bed and they understand that their parents are their parents, then they're old enough to understand that a, a guy and a guy, or a guy or a woman and a woman, it's basically the same thing. So I don't understand why people treat it like it's so freaking, I don't understand why people treat it like it's so different. It's not. It's literally not. I don't understand why people treat it like it's so. Sorry. Okay. Yep, I was right to choose this color. Her pants are a bit darker than that, or they're just a bit grayer brown, but this is the closest color in like colored pencils terms that I'm gonna get. Really? That's awesome. It's nice when people talk about that stuff. I know that there are people out there who do want to shove it down people's throats, but I think people also need to realize that not everyone is trying to do that. They're just legitimately trying to show you that this stuff is completely normal. It's becoming more accepted. It's becoming more accepted for a reason, because people are starting to finally realize that all of this stuff is completely and utterly normal. All right, there we go. My picture of Adora is done. It's Adora fish. I think I did a pretty good job for a first time. I think she looks cool. Oops, no, not this folder. Yeah, I'm gonna draw Glimmer now. Oops, didn't mean to bump my computer. Thank you. I think she's pretty too. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. All right, I'm back. Sorry that took so long. Okay. Now I'm just gonna find a picture of Glimmer. Glimmer is Glimmer is a really fun character. She gets kind of annoying in uh what is it? Season 4 because she acts stubborn and kind of mean, but deep down she's a really good character. She's a really good person who wants to save her people from the horde, and she wants to protect life on her home planet. But the problem is a lot of the times she senselessly throws herself into battles and doesn't come up with strategies. She just goes right into a battle. Okay, give me a second. I gotta find a good image. I gotta find a good reference image. Yep. This is Glimmer. She looked completely different in the original She-Ra. Okay, so Glimmer is a bit younger than Adora, but I think she's still a teenager, just a younger teenager. Okay. I love her hair. All right. I already have an idea for how I want this drawing to come out. Just going to draw a circle, and then let's see. Are you okay, Grandma? Yep, here we go. Whew. Why am I all itchy all of a sudden?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Oof. I need to realign that. Her jaw. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. So I'm gonna draw her neck here. She has a pretty thin neck, but she has an entirely different body type. So, in the original She-Ra series, Glimmer was a really big admirer of She-Ra, but she needed frequent rescuing. In the new She-Ra series, she's actually more of a frontline commander, and hang on. Give me a second. I'm looking for reference images. And she doesn't need frequent rescuing, not really anyway, but she is, like I said, she's stubborn, and oftentimes gosh, I'm unfocused. Hang on. She doesn't need rescuing, but she does need people to help her, I guess you'd say. She does need people to help her, I guess you'd say, because she in the first 3 seasons, her powers are limited and she needs to frequently recharge them. Gosh, why can't I find a good reference image? She needs to frequently recharge them, her powers at first. But in season 4, she becomes the new queen, and so all of her family's runestone powers go to her, and so she doesn't need to recharge them, because before that the powers were split between her and her mother, so her powers were limited and she needed to frequently recharge. I'm trying to do her body figure right, but it's hard. I'm not good at drawing chubby characters. It's just awkward. Okay, she has a diamond shaped thing on her chest. And then that splits her dress thing. It's not really a dress, it's just part of her freaking outfit. Okay, this is a much better reference image. This is what I need. Bye, see you later. Bye bye. Okay. I'm drawing her how she looked in seasons 1 through 3, which is hard because I have never been good at drawing. It's okay. It's okay. I have never been good at drawing chubby characters, and Glimmer is kind of chubby. I have never been good at it, but it's fine. It's fine. I just need more practice. That's all. Okay, like. I need like a freaking full body reference image. Is that too much to ask? Oops. Not even on both sides. Okay. That's okay. And her original leotard outfit led into just shorts at the bottom. Okay. 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 Wait. Oh, my phone turned off. Dang it. Okay. She looks like a little kid. It's because she is. Okay. All right. Okay, now I'm just gonna draw her arms before I draw on anything else. Okay, here we go. Now, oops. Okay. Alright, this is looking pretty good so far, and despite my frustrations, I was able to work past them and figure out how to draw Glimmer's outfit without a decent freaking reference image. Now I just need to draw her weird armor thing. Okay. There we go. sorry I wasn't talking too much positive stuff or paying attention. I was just really trying to, oops, fix this arm. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, fix this arm. Oops. And she's going to be waving because Glimmer is generally a happy person, you know, when she's not being extremely temperamental. Or, you know, growling and grumbling or yelling. Before her mom died, Glimmer frequently got grounded for things like senselessly running into fights without thinking. I don't know why, but she has like this one, she has gloves, fingerless gloves on her on both hands, but on one arm, on this arm over here, she has a weird sleeve thing that goes all the way up here to her top arm part or whatever. The outfits in She-Ra are so complicated, and I don't know why. It's fine. It's fine. I won't let it stress me. I'm getting. Hi, Crooked Nails. I've never seen you before, but if you have been here and you just changed your username, welcome back. I didn't know what I wanted her to do with her other hand. But now I do. Okay, there we go. This is looking pretty okay so far. Okay, where's my front-facing reference image? Because she's facing front ways, and all I keep finding is her hair, her new hairstyle. Because when she became queen, she did something new with her hair. Oops, that's a little too big. Okay. Okay. Her hair is just a little bit difficult to draw. Not as difficult as her body. Okay. Okay, this is looking pretty good so far. her ears. And the other one starts. Oops. Right there. I'm drawing Glimmer from She-Ra, the new She-Ra, the one that's on Netflix. She's one of my favorite characters, even if she can be a little annoying and temperamental and full of pride. But it's okay. No character is without its flaws. That's what makes them a character. This is what I got so far. I haven't drawn in the features of her face yet. Oh, I forgot. She has two little lock things by her hair, by her ears, I mean. And just to make sure I remember that her hair is half pink, half purple, I'm just going to draw these little lines here so I know where to separate them. And now I need to draw in her face. Just going to start with the nose. And then the eyes. That I'm at an all-time low, 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 low. Yeah. And Glimmer has small eyebrows. She has like little dots for eyebrows practically. So I just got to make sure I get that right. She's a and she has a big smile because she smiles a lot. Like I said, when she's not like being angry and all that. Okay. Okay, now I'm just gonna do her eyes. There we go. Thanks. I think I'm a really good artist too, and I'm sure you are as well. Okay. Now I just need to draw in the pupils. She has little star shapes in her eyes, so I'll make sure to implement those. And now I'm just going to put my signature right here. And then I'll draw her name down. I'll do her name down here in cursive because she's a princess and she's a little more elegant. All right. This looks pretty good. Now I'm just going to do the same thing with the Adora drawing. Oh yeah, I think I remember that drawing. I don't remember what it looked like, but I do remember seeing it. Well, it's good to give yourself constructive criticism on your art so you know what you can improve on, and it's also good to accept constructive criticism, but you shouldn't be hard on yourself to the point where you're like practically um being so rottenly down on yourself. This is a delicate process, so I've got to be careful. All right. Now I'm outlining the hair first because I like doing the hair the best. Mhm. All right. This is going pretty good so far. You'd have to private message me and show me those images. Maybe I have seen them, maybe I haven't. I don't know. I see a lot of art in the community, and I'm not going to say none of it's. Another character I like from She-Ra is Double Trouble, who was a girl in the old She-Ra series, but in the new She-Ra series, Double Trouble is actually non-binary. And there's a lot of LGBTQ plus stuff in the new She-Ra series on Netflix. And something I like about that is how normal it's treated as. Like the fact that they they don't treat it like it's something weird or it's something that needs to be questioned. Like it's so like they treat it like it's completely normal. It's like when you see a straight married couple or just a straight couple in general, you're like, yeah, that's normal. No reason to make a show out of it. We're just, yeah. Like they treat the gay couples in this show like, like any other couple. They don't make a big deal out of it or anything like that. But, they just treat it like it's normal. And I like that. Like, no one even questions Double Trouble. Like, hey, are you a boy or a girl? Like, they just refer to Double Trouble as a they them. Like there's no questioning their gender or anything. They just look at Double Trouble and like, okay, so let's go say hi to them or whatever. All right. Now her ears. I'll save the eyes for last. Ugh, why is my eye so itchy for crying out loud? All right, now her nose. Okay, and now the eyebrows. Okay, I forgot I should draw eyelashes on her because she's a girl. I also forgot to draw eyelashes on Adora. Crap. Okay. Now the eyes. Don't forget the glimmery shines because that's one of the things that makes her glimmer. And she has sparkles in the bottom half of her hair. And when she teleports, she looks like she disappears in a like glittery flash and reappears in a glittery flash. And she also can throw glittery balls, and she has purple sparkles on the she has sparkles on the purple half of her hair. Right. And now I'm gonna do her name, but I'm gonna do it in purple. This looks good. That looks so good. Yeah, I think that looks like Glimmer. No questions about it. Okay. And now to erase all the pencil lines. This is good. This is good. I need to stop holding my breath. Because that's not good for me. That's no good for anyone. It's no fun for anyone. Do you ever stop to think maybe they're not the problem? It's you. You drive me. Sorry. Okay. All right. Yeah, she does kind of look like a Steven Universe character now that I think about it. But she's not. She does have magical powers, but she doesn't have a gem embedded in her body. And I'm sure she can't fuse with people or anything, with gems or anything. And her magic powers do come from a jewel, though. See, in She-Ra, the princesses, not all of them, most of them, though, have these things called rune stones, which are stones that belong to their kingdoms and help protect their kingdoms and give light to their kingdoms and all that. But it's also where the princesses draw their power from. Glimmer lives in the kingdom of Bright Moon, and her powers come from her runestone, which is also known as the Moonstone. And the power was split between her and her mother ever since she was born, ever since she was little. But when her mom died, um, Glimmer had to become the new queen. So, in becoming the new queen, she had to take all the power of the Moonstone for herself. Because before that, the power was split evenly. So, Glimmer's powers were limited, and when she ran out of magic, she had to go to the Moonstone to recharge. I think I've seen Moonstones before. They are pretty, and the one from She-Ra is pretty too. Hang on, I'll find a picture. I'll find a picture of the Moonstone from She-Ra. Yeah, here it is. That's the Moonstone from She-Ra. It helps keep Glimmer's kingdom safe, and it's the source of Glimmer's magical power. And also the source of her mom's magical power. But since her mom is gone, now it's just Glimmers alone. Okay. I'm gonna get out this color. And this color. Glimmer has pink eyes, so any other Sharpies I need? Oh yeah, I need the red one. Hi, Bailey. Okay. Nope. As soon as I'm done coloring in her mouth, I'll show you what I've got so far. It's never explicitly stated how old Glimmer is. I mean, she's obviously a teenager, but a much younger teenager than most of her friends. Like, Adora is around the age of like 17, 18 years old, but Glimmer is a little bit shorter than her, and she obviously looks younger. So I think Glimmer at the start of the series is probably like 13, 14 years old, but I think when she becomes queen, she's probably around 15 years old. So she's still a kid, technically, but she's also a teenager. I'm not sure. It's confusing, really. just need to color in her eyes. Like the irises, the color part. Here we go. Okay, now I'm gonna erase this line. And now I'm gonna use my pink Sharpie to color in the top of Glimmer's hair, because the top half of Glimmer's hair is pink and the bottom half of her hair is purple. In the original show, Glimmer had long pink hair. And plus, Glimmer is still young enough to be grounded. So, although I'm sure her mom would still ground her, even no matter how old she is, because, you know, she's her mother and all that. But still, I think that Glimmer is, since she's still young enough, she looks young enough to still be grounded. So, yeah. I'm surprised that I didn't draw my the first She-Ra character I drew wasn't my favorite character. It's not that I don't like Adora or Glimmer. I love both of them, but my favorite character in the new She-Ra show is Entrapta. Because, for one thing, she's autistic, so she's really relatable. And the fact that she's weird and misunderstood and hyper is also relatable. And I also like how her hair is freaking sentient. Like, she can use her hair to walk around, like she sits on it like a chair and she grabs things with it and all that. Like, her hair is sentient, so it can do a lot. And it's not sentient in the fact that it talks or has a mind of its own, but like, I mean, it's sentient in the fact that, like, she picks things up with it and she can move it around like they're a pair of, like it's another set of limbs entirely. Like, her pigtails function as a set of limbs. Like another set, I mean. Why do I keep holding my breath? That is such not a smart decision. So that's cool. And Entrapta has a really interesting character arc because she's a princess and she joins the Princess Alliance, but she accidentally gets left behind in the Fright Zone, which is where the Horde has their base. And Catra, she's one of the show's villains. She manipulates Entrapta into thinking that the other princesses left her behind on purpose. And because Entrapta is autistic and she doesn't have good people skills, she she doesn't have a very good guile, which means she's not very good at picking up on deception and lies and manipulation. I mean, to be fair, Catra is she's a smooth talker and a good manipulator. I almost colored Glimmer's hair purple all the way to the bottom. Good thing I caught myself before it was too late. Yeah, here, I'll show you a picture of my favorite character. I'll show you a picture of Entrapta. I want to be her for Halloween this year. This is Entrapta. It would be cool to have hair that grabs stuff, though. Like, that would be uber cool. I'm just gonna color her hair, like the purple parts of her hair, just a little bit. Okay. And now I'm going to draw in the sparkles really quick. One here, one here, one here, and one here. Something I love about the new She-Ra series, something else I love about it is that there's like so many different body types. Like in the old She-Ra series, all their body types were pretty much the same. The men were all really big and muscular. The girls were all skinny and wore makeup and, all that. But Glimmer is not really skinny, and she doesn't wear makeup. And Scorpia is not really skinny, and she does wear makeup, but she's not really skinny. And Adora is skinny, but she doesn't wear makeup. And also she's a teenager who has most likely has a whole lot of exercise routines. So, yeah. But point is, like, I love how, like, there are different body types and different skin tones, and everyone just looks so not all the same body type and not all the same face and not all the same skin tone either. Like Glimmer isn't totally like white skinned. She's her skin is more of a tan colors like her dad's. All right. Just going to wait for the Sharpie ink to dry really quick before I move forward. You're going to be the twins from The Shining. That's great. Awesome. Awesome sauce, boss. Oh, I forgot. I need to color in her eyelashes. Just really quick. And I also forgot to draw her little locks of hair that are pink. I almost used purple, but I shouldn't have. That's good. There we go. That looks good. She looks a little different than she does in the show, but that's mostly because of her eyes and because I'm using my style and I'm not just copying the show's style. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you think it looks pretty. Now I'm just gonna do the black outlining thing on the bottom parts and slowly work my way up to the top. Because I don't want to smudge all the pink and purple in her hair.
She has scars all over her body and she's extremely thin, which leads me to believe that she is a victim of self-violence. So they're going to keep her for a few days because her red blood cells.
All right, this is looking great so far. And I just realized it's midnight. Whoopsie. Okay, I guess I better end the stream now. But really quick, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, it's not done yet, but this is what I got so far. Started the thick outer outline. Looks good. All right, so yes, I have played the Super Mario Galaxy series. I have both games. I'm actually planning on live streaming the first one as soon as I'm done playing New Super Mario Bros. Wii on my gaming live stream series. So, okay. That's it. Bye-bye.